Bonjour and welcome back to Simple Life in the South of France. When we moved to the Languedoc, I had all the classic expectations like delicious food, beautiful scenery and lots of time at the beach. But what I didn't expect was how much of this move would quietly improve my everyday happiness. It wasn't one big dramatic moment. It was hundreds of small, beautiful moments that slowly changed the way how I experience life. In this video, I'm sharing the unexpectedly beautiful parts of expat life here in the Languedoc, the things that still make me smile every single week. So grab a coffee or a glass of wine, get comfortable, and let's talk about the good stuff nobody really prepares you for. Let's start with the stuff that surprised me the most. France has kind of turned me into a big kid again. I get properly excited about things we do with our children here. Taking them to an animal farm to feed the baby pigs, guinea pigs and bunnies. I'm not sure who enjoys it more, me or the kids. Last month we went to the beach just to build sandcastles. We spent hours there, building castles and even burying my daughter in the sand like a mermaid. It was so much fun. France somehow gave me the permission to be playful again, and I haven't realized how much I missed that until it came back. And this next one is one of my very favorite. In my old life, I was constantly rushing, always thinking the next thing to do. But here, not so much. I slowly learned to find real joy in the tiniest everyday things. Every morning, I go to the boulangerie for fresh baguette. The second you open that door, that warm, buttery smell hits you. And 9 times out of 10, the bread is still warm from the oven. I genuinely catch myself smiling just breathing in that amazing smell. And sometimes I eat the end of the baguette before I even get home. It is such a small moment, but it actually sets up my whole day. And I actually been thinking of buying one of those proper French bread baskets, because we buy bread and baguette every day. Do any of you have one similar to the one in the description below? Is it actually worth it? Anyways, back to topic. Then there are the evenings. We will walk along the Canal du Midi as the sun is setting, or head down to Lagoon watching hundreds of flamingos flying across the pink sky. Some days I just stop, stand there and smile for no reason at all. The beauty is honestly hard to describe. We also started a little vegetable garden with the kids outside, and there is something ridiculously satisfying about watching these tiny little sprouts breaking through the soil. Every morning I go out with my coffee, water the plants and check if they have grown overnight. If you are a gardener, then you will know that little rush of excitement I'm talking about. All these little moments haven't just made me happier, they completely changed how I experience normal everyday life. I now appreciate the small things so much more, and honestly, life itself feels so much richer because of it. I've completely fallen in love with how alive the seasons feels in the Languedoc. Spring is officially my favorite season. It's pure magic. White flowers everywhere, trees turning bright green, butterflies fluttering around, and people taking such great care of the flowers outside their houses. It is stunning. Summer can get very hot, sometimes too hot. But it also means that you can go for an evening walk with a delicious ice cream or cool off at the beautiful sandy beach. Autumn is amazing too. Driving through the vineyards with all the orange and yellow colors, seeing the grape harvest, it is breathtaking. And in September and even in early October, the sea is still warm. The beaches are almost empty and you can actually swim in peace. Even winter has its charm. Yes, the famous Tramontane wind can be brutal. It sometimes reaches 100 km per hour here. It's one of the windiest places in France. But on calm days, you can walk along the completely empty, raw beaches and feel like you have the whole coast to yourself. Just don't forget to bring blanket and the hot tea. So living here has made me much more connected to nature and the seasons. And on a deeper level, this move also changed me as a person. I'm noticeably more patient than I was 2 years ago. I've also learned to enjoy my own company, whether it's reading in a garden or walking along with a dog. Moving here forced me to become more resilient, more adaptable, and more calmer, and I like this version of myself better. Then there are those little victories that feel surprisingly good. Managing to explain exactly what you need at a pharmacy in French, your first homemade apricot tart that actually tastes good, or finally remembering that everything shuts down at lunchtime. Every time something like that happens, I have a little rush of pride, yes, I'm actually figuring life out here. And finally, the biggest unexpected beauty is the freedom and slower pace we gained. We can just jump in a car and drive an hour or two to reach a completely different landscape. Beaches, mountains, vineyards, medieval villages. That accessibility is addictive. And because life moves slower here, we also gained so much precious family time. Long lunches, picnics, weekend mornings at the market, or just playing outside until the sun goes down. We are not constantly rushing anymore. We are actually present with each other, and that might be the most beautiful change of all. Of course, I don't want to paint a perfect picture because that wouldn't be true. There are still days that are frustrating, to say the least. The bureaucracy, or the language, or the wind, and many other things. But even on hard days, I still catch myself sometimes to just look around and think that we actually did this, we live here now, and I'm so grateful for that. So, expat life isn't always easy, but it's more beautiful, peaceful, and meaningful than I ever imagined. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more real life here in the Languedoc. Take care and see you in the next one. A bientôt!